Hello, this video is all about my new song that just came out called Waiting for a Plane. I'm just gonna give you guys a behind the scenes look into that song and like talk about writing it and producing it and everything. So let's go. What do I want to say about writing it? Let's see when it was made exactly. So I first started writing it on the 2nd. So the first time I saved the project was on the 2nd at 10 to 5 in the morning, and I just called it "Oh," because I remember thinking it was really sweet on that first day. Now I don't think it's as sweet as what I captured the first day. But yeah, in that moment I just thought "Oh" was like the perfect thing to sum it up. Then the demos are called "Lost the Race," and then eventually I liked "Waiting for a Plane" because it's all about this character who's like based off me, I guess, waiting for a plane and like reminiscing and thinking about life. It's like a forced pause in the character's day-to-day life. And at first he hates it. You know, he's like, oh fuck, I have to wait in this stupid airport where I'm cold even though I'm sitting next to a window. Like babies are crying and like so many people, and it's just so annoying. But then he kind of remembers how he was before, where he wouldn't see it like that before as much. And is it just life or is it him that's changing? Today's the 14th of February, so 12 days on this project, kind of. So what do I want to say about this project? As a whole, I tried to keep this project, I wanted it to be a song that focused on like the songwriting more than production and cool harmonies, and I just wanted it to be like one guitar, one voice, basically is what I'm trying to say. I did add a drum kit and another bass line, but I clearly felt that was like necessary. You know, I just felt like it still keeps it true to that kind of scale of like one voice and one instrument, but just enhances it a little bit. But I'm not going crazy on like cleaning the guitar up and making really complicated drums that are cool, or adding little background bits and ear candy and harmonies and other melodies and all this. So, which is normally what I really like to add and where a lot of the fun comes in. So yeah, I think this song is like a really good song. No, I think it's a good song, and it would be really fun to do like another version of it at one point in the future, or like hear covers of it where people can just go crazy, because there's a lot of space you can kind of twist this up. There's a lot of space left in this song, which is very intentional, because that's just, I wanted it to feel kind of honest, and maybe not honest, but a bit more like raw and not very polished, which is just a beautiful way of being. This is like the first song I think I've made where I've really, from start to finish, where I've really followed this kind of principle of like just being me.
I couldn't find the exact right words when I was talking there, but basically I didn't leave my comfort zone that much when I was making this song, and I felt really good. Most times when I make a song I try and push myself in some way, and honestly sometimes that can be kind of toxic. So yeah, it was just nice to stay within my limits and comfort zone and just enjoy making a nice song.
That's this song to me is like the first, or like one of the main songs of mine where that thinking has been present for most, and if not all, the process of making it. Let's go on. So I've got Melodyne, but I don't have like the full version, and one time I made a cover and it's kind of bad, but I forgot to tune. Well, I didn't forget, I just couldn't be bothered really, I think. I couldn't be bothered to tune my guitar when I first started recording, and then I don't think I ever tuned it. Like once I recorded like 4 bars, I was just like, oh, I'm not going to record anymore. But then when I tried tuning my voice to like actual notes, that was all out of tune, I think. And as well, I don't really get guitars, like sometimes you play high up on you go up a few frets and you play, and it can detune. That note is detuned, but like the open string is not. So like, I don't understand how every note is perfectly in tune without the help of software, really. So basically, I recorded the guitar in this song like one part at a time. So instead of just playing the guitar and like playing multiple notes at the same time, I would just have to play a 1-note part throughout the whole song, and then I play the other 1-note part. Luckily enough, there was only 2 like 1-note parts in the song, because it's on bass guitar, and I was just doing like chords from the E string and the G string. I just love that sound. The lyrics, oh yeah, what's going on with the lyrics as well? Let's see. So the lyrics, I've got to go playing in the morning from the hell I hate. Hell I hate. Oh yeah, that lyric. I was like, I really loved that. Hell I hate from the hell I hate. I think it's just the two H's. You don't expect like another H sound, but there is one. I think it's just the H alliteration there. I just really love that. That really had a cool feel singing it and hearing it. Then it's a journey and a half, and now they say it's delayed. I'm a little let down, but that's a symptom of faith. Oh yeah, I like that symptom of faith thing. Like, you know, being let down isn't all bad because it means you had faith in something. You know, which can be a good thing. Hope I've still got some. That's up to you to decide if I'm saying I've still got some hope or I hope I still have some faith after that. I can't keep on choosing all this love. I keep on losing. That's just life. Damn. Do I find all this soothing? Am I healing? Am I bruising? Well, not quite. Yeah, not quite sure what is going on. That's kind of funny. Rattle my bones, feed them to the ground. I don't make a sound. Is my head on this guitar? Oh yeah. So when I was like, a lot of this song is like comes from putting together improvisation moments. So that chorus was like actually fully improvised. Should we try and find it? Oh my god. So this is me improvising the chorus, and then that's when this chorus was born. Let's hear it. Right over my bones, feed it to the ground. I won't make a sound. Head on the guitar, head out of space. It's like I've lost the rain. Oh nice, gets cuts off there. But yeah, so there you go. That was where the chorus was born from. It's very weird like how I write, because a lot of it is from improvising, and I don't know how I turn that on or get good stuff with it, but yeah. Don't have to know, I just have to do it. And then we've got this like second verse bit. When it comes to it, I withhold, resentment grows, I overload the reservoirs. Step out, take a minute, then you blink and then you're back. I'm not over it, so leave my mind behind. You'll ask for more, but I'll just say my line. Damn. I think this bit is like my favourite bit of the whole song. I love the melody. The lyrics are, to me, they remind me of situations I've been in where, you know, I that haven't worked through fully yet, or like maybe I have, but like I didn't in the moment, you know. Reservoirs of resentment. That's that's kind of a funny concept to me, because like you can build it up. Eventually they're gonna overload. Then step out, take a minute, then you blink and then you're back. It's weird. I had a dream about that, really. I'm not over it, so leave my mind behind. You'll ask for more, but I'll just say my line. Yeah, that bit reminds me of a certain situation I was in a couple months ago, where like someone was being nice to me, and this has happened multiple times. I'm like 100%, but like, you know, when someone was like being nice and you feel like you can't say what you actually want to say, so you just say your line. I suppose it's a bit like immature in a way, but like, you know, and I don't do that a lot, but yeah, sometimes you just do, and like afterwards it just sucks and the resentment grows. Yeah, there's another funny thing I just thought about now, like, you know, when it comes to it, I withhold, and that's he knows that at the beginning of that little verse, and at the end again he withholds. Great job. Anyway, then he's sitting in the airport reminiscing. I used to paint all through the morning in flat 208. I'd read books, play drums, and appreciate the coldness in the sun. And that's when the drums come in, and it gets a bit like, even a little bit like rappy, a little bit. One time I was driving to the coast, but then I stopped at a lake. It was beautiful, magnificent, a symptom of fate. Yeah, now it's a symptom of fate. You know, not just faith. It's like, oh, fate exists, and this is a symptom of it. Yeah, that's just accepted. Used to be like that, you know. Coast, I think we're done. That's kind of funny. It's like, you know, you're driving to like treasure, and then, oh my god, on the way you found something even better. It's like, wow, that's really cool. And that used to happen. Now it doesn't, according to the character in the song. By the way, so when I was writing this chorus, or when I was improvising it, my head was on the bass guitar, because bass guitars, it was an acoustic bass, and bass guitars are pretty big, and I was just like resting my head on it and like chilling out, like I know I look like dead right now when I'm acting it out, but like, yeah, just resting my head on the bass guitar. I guess colours don't stay that bright forever. The decay, things I sent away, all the colours going grey. Is it life or have I lost my way? Damn. Break a leg before me, I was so unafraid. When the hell did I walk past my sell-by date? Oh yeah, so that is, I love that line of like, when did I walk past my sell-by date? You know, like when's the day you got old? Well, there's not really a day, just maybe every day. I don't know, like, you know, not that I'm old, but like if you do get to like 100 years old, like what day did you turn old? You know, it's kind of a crazy thing to think about. I'm old but really young. I like that because like you can take really as like two different meanings there. Like I'm old but I'm really young, as in like super young, or I'm old but really I'm actually young. I've had a journey and a half just waiting for a plane. One time I went to Brazil, and this really blew my mind back then on this trip. So we went to Brazil, and it was like 24 hours of traveling, and it was like my whole family were going. That's 6 of us, and you know, there was a lot of suitcases and all of this, and just a lot of like, it was just a big journey basically we had to do. And when we arrived to our final destination, I was ready to go home. like isn't that ridiculous? Like the day of traveling, I was like, I forgot all about the holiday. I'm like, oh, this is the first 1% of the holiday. Like, this is crazy, because I was just like, the journey itself was just
such a big adventure that I completely forgot that was like just the first thing to start the adventure. And then when I realised that was like, the adventure hadn't even started yet, my mind was just like blown. I thought it was like over, because travelling was such a big adventure, you know? When
I land, I wonder if I'll be the same, or if I'll become how I used to be. That was like kind of lucky, that become and young like rhymes. I don't know, a lot of it is kind of luck and like weird, like very cool that these like cool puzzle pieces fit together in little ways. Oh yeah, so there is one like, I wouldn't even call it a harmony bit, but one bit where I grew into space that the song had, and that was the I like switching it up for the last chorus, especially pentatonic style. Another thing I want to quickly touch on is the second chorus having this. All my bones, I'll feed them to the ground, and I won't take a sound. That bit just like really hits for me. That note is just sounds cool. It sounds really cool. So yeah, I think that's about it for this project. Very fun stuff. So right now, yeah, it's the 14th of February, and I have to get a picture for this song and then upload it and then schedule it and then edit this video. By the way, I don't know if I said yet, but I'm going to try and do the original song a month again. I did that like a few years ago for like 5 months or 6 months, but yeah, I'm going to do that again now. March's song is like, should be a bit of a crazy song really, so stick around for that. I'll see you in a month's time for that, hopefully. I definitely want to do a video on that song, so yeah. Alright, cool. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.